If you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. Today I am playing the Defenders with Doctor Strange as the leader, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Hawkeye. I'm really excited to play this. Obviously, I've never played Luke Cage or Iron Fist before, so I want to see how they work out, especially being three-point characters. I think it's going to be a fun game. My team tactic cards today are Pentagram of Farala, Advanced R&D, Heroes for Hire, Kunlun Training, and Kick 'em when they're down. Kick 'em while they're down is you choose a target character, and the more special conditions they have, you can re-roll. For every special condition, you can re-roll an attack dice. Kunlun Training is almost exactly like Recalibration Matrix, except you can only re-roll the attack dice, and it's an extra power cost. Heroes for Hire is either Luke Cage or Iron Fist can basically be a bodyguard. And Advanced R&D and Pentagram of Farala, I think most people know what those are, always useful. I thought Advanced R&D, because Iron Fist has that really high power Iron Fist attack, I thought that might be handy if I'm trying to pull that off. So I'm gonna try really hard to play those new cards because I'm always excited to play new cards, and we'll see how this goes.
Today I am very excited to be playing X-Force. They have finally released, and we finally have them. Obviously they're going to be led by Cable. Then there's Domino, Sabretooth, Wolverine, and the Punisher. Yes, Punisher's joining us today. I don't have Deadpool. I'd be more than happy to play with him if I did. And actually that still fits with that 3-cost mark that I needed for this game. Plus, I just think the Punisher is going to be very cool with the Wetworks leadership ability that Cable brings. So this is a heavy, aggressive team, a squad. That's my tactics in a nutshell. I am not as much about finesse as Nikki is. So I'm hoping that X-Force works well for me. I guess we'll find out. My team tactics are Dirty Work, Cat and Mouse, Exceptional Healing, Warpath, and Recalibration Matrix. So Recalibration Matrix, we've seen it before. We've seen Exceptional Healing before, and I can't tell you how excited I am to use this against Nikki for once. I can't tell you how many times she's used against me at very critical points of the game, so I can only hope I do as well. Warpath is very much like aggressive, so you get hurt, you use Warpath, and then you move your person forward short. So Cat and Mouse is another one of those that I'm very happy to use because Nikki has pulled off X-Men crap like this in the past. Cat and Mouse allows you to do a free range 2 movement with one person at the basically beginning of the game. And when you're going after those asset tokens, that's going to be super important. So very excited to try that one out. And then Dirty Work, I'm not as sold on that one, but I definitely want to give it a try. Dirty Work is kind of like Killmonger's ability where you've got to target the highest threat level character, but when you take them out, you get 2 power, no victory points. That doesn't seem as much fun, but you know what? I don't tend to always look at the full depth of a card until it comes into play, and then I'm super happy I used it. So we're gonna give them all a try. A lot of these are new cards that came with the X-Force and other people that have just been released. So gonna give them a shot, and we'll see how it goes.
I have priority. So I'm moving Daredevil. Not really sure why. Oh, I know why I went first with him, because he's long and I wanted to get that middle vaccine thingy, whatever it is.
The cure.
The cure.
Not the band, the actual cure. All right. So Domino, I just dated myself. Domino's moving up, and just a quick, easy way of grabbing out that particular serum, the Infinity Formula. Sorry.
Okay, going with Iron Fist. I'm really excited to play these new characters, Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
I am terrified of Iron Fist at this point.
Right, says the guy playing Cable.
Touche.
Okay, just putting him out there, not really sure. I'm thinking just kind of trying him out.
Actually, so you do move him back a little bit. I let you know after this that if you were closer, you'd get extra power, because she's going to want power. So you're going to see that move just a little bit. Cable, I'm moseying on up there. Didn't want to do anything crazy other than shoot Daredevil with a plasma rifle. Yes. So let's see how this thing works. It's 5 dice, range 5. That's a good hit. Oh, Daredevil. Where are those blocks? Oh, that's 5. That's 6.
Are you freaking kidding me
Right
now?
off the bat. That was not expected.
You suck.
So, Daredevil just dropped that.
This is not starting out well for me, Andy.
No, it's not. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and cheat in a second. Oh, never mind. Not yet. I just realized I just went. I accidentally do something wrong with Wolverine coming up. But Luke Cage is moving up first as he destroys that billboard.
Okay, so I put Luke Cage by the formula. I thought he's a good sturdy person to kind of hold that down.
He definitely is, yeah. All right, so this is where I mess up with Wolverine. Cat and Mouse says you only get one move after you play the card, and I played that during deployment. So that was my bad. I shouldn't have been able to do that. I realized that after the game. So Nikki already chastised me. No one else needs to.
A likely story, Andy. You realized it after the game.
It just seemed too good. I just like...
No, I know. When you're playing new characters and new cards, there's bound to be some mistakes, so... There's Doctor Strange, moving him up. I want him close to his team because he's a good helper of his team.
Yes. And now moving up Sabretooth. And Sabretooth, at this point, there's no reason to get too close. He does have a long range. I fully expect him to be taking some damage later on and using his aggressive ability to move up. So I didn't feel the need to move him up just yet.
Okay, moving Hawkeye up there into place.
Yeah, this is just really about maneuvering, and the Punisher is just going to kind of go on the other side. We are, at this point now, within range 5 of each other, which is going to come important later on, but at this point, nothing else. That was round 1.
And I have a dazed character.
You already have a dazed character. Whoopsies. And that wasn't me doing something wrong. That was me doing something right, too. So yay me. Yeah, that Wetworks leadership ability is awesome. I love it. So, yeah, round 1, score 4-3, X-Force.
Okay, so I am going to start with Daredevil. I decide to move him up within 2 of both Wolverine and Cable so I can do Devil's Deliverance.
That was pretty sweet.
So first is Cable. Wow.
That was a great defense roll.
At this point in the game, I say, well, that wasn't worth it. But after the attack, I can push him short, which is good.
Yeah, the roads are flat here, despite what it looks like. So you're going to see him kind of hanging a little bit on it, but it's flush. That we both agree this is flush. There's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. I don't think it affects anything, really.
Okay, so now Wolverine. Much better.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Take that, Andy.
There was a lot of anger built up towards Wolverine is what I'm feeling here.
No, I was just like, finally had a good roll.
So yeah, you end up doing 4 damage to him.
So I push him short too, I think. Or no, maybe I just left
You
him there.
pushed him a little bit, but you really were doing the advanced R&D so you could do this. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen, I think is what it's called.
Okay, so you blocked it all. Now with that skull, I should have taken a damage for that. And I think I forgot to do that.
Cheaters never prosper, Nikki. Except for me, because I cheated once already in this game, so... and I'm prospering pretty well. But anyways, no. Yeah, I forgot about that too. So, 3. Get my reroll for Wetworks. 4. But you blocked it all. So frustrating. So I have a cunning plan. A Berserker Barrage kind of plan. Evidently, it was not that cunning. Against anyone else, that would have been fantastic. But it's Daredevil. And blanks count as blocks. So, no dice. I do throw you at least. That was nice. I throw you into that Lamborghini. You owe Black Panther a new one because it blew up. And at least you took a damage from that. So
I don't know if Matt Murdock has that kind of money.
I don't think he does.
He might have to do an IOU.
Little sticky note on the windshield.
Okay, so Doctor Strange is going to heal Daredevil for 3. Daredevil has taken a lot of abuse this game so far, so Doctor Strange is going to give him a hand. Okay, so Doctor Strange, Mystic, Bolts of Bedevilment.
Bolts of Bedevilment!
Thank you, Andy. On Sabretooth.
See, that's what happens when you don't say it right.
You're right. I don't have the voice projection to say it like you do. Okay, so I'm doing Eye of Agamotto. For once I remembered. Or possibly Andy reminded me.
I believe I reminded you.
That was really nice of you, Andy. Thank you. But now Sabretooth's coming up there really creepily.
Alright, so this is fun. Domino, I wasn't sure what to expect. And I was like, Nikki, I'm going to do a grenade bounce on you. She's like, is that really an attack? I'm like, yes, it is. But then she does Heroes for Hire. And she goes ahead and intercepts us with Iron Fist. And that was a little scary because I knew why she was doing it. She's trying to build up that power for an Iron Fist attack. So I'm going to have to be careful of that. So, grenade bounce on Iron Fist. It's a strength 4, but it worked really, really well. Now, I could have done probability manipulation to turn that skull into a critical. I didn't feel it was worth it because I only had 2 power at this point. This cost a power to do. So I went ahead and let it go. Regardless, I got the explosion, so Doctor Strange took a damage anyways. Anybody within range 2 takes a damage, and I incinerated Iron Fist. So then I threw another grenade at Doctor Strange. no blocking this time. And I got the wild, so I have an explosion. I do get to reroll my die here. And it 3. I'll take that any day. It worked really well.
Okay, and on the Heroes for Hire, if the character didn't get dazed, I think Iron Fist could have thrown Domino. I believe that's right. I'll have to look at the card, but I forgot that. It's at the very end. Okay, Iron Fist. One, two, three. I can't see what that is over there.
It's a blank. Oh no, it's a wild. Sorry. Yeah.
So 4, and you block 2, so 2 damage.
Yes, you're correct. I would have been thrown.
Okay. That's new card. Mistakes happen.
So Untamed Force on Sabretooth. Yeah, he's a little upset about what just happened.
Iron Fist is incinerated, right?
Iron Fist is incinerated.
I was checking.
And that was enough. I actually just dazed him. So I took out that second attack. So now I'm going to attack Doctor Strange with no mercy. The first was a retaliation. That wasn't an attack. Or that wasn't one of my actions. This is my first attack of this round. So an incinerated Doctor Strange.
Is he incinerated?
Yeah, he should. They were both incinerated. Did you roll too many dice? I think she rolled too many dice, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, because Horgoth's Hoary Wisdom would have given you 3. But, you know what? It didn't matter. I tased him too. And then I got rid of Hex.
This game is not going as planned for me. Alright, so I'm moving Luke Cage over, so he's still within 1 of the objective there.
I love how you just have his back towards me. That's just, like, so cocky.
So Power Man Punch. If I roll 2 wilds, you're staggered, Andy.
I don't see any wilds.
Oh, man. Alright.
I see a lot of crits, though.
4, you block 2.
Luckily, I just healed one from my healing factor. Yeah. So, Cable got pushed back. Now he's going to walk up on his stubby little legs, because evidently that's all he has. Move short. But at least he's got some insane range. So I'm going to do a plasma rifle, because it worked really well round 1. On that bleeding Daredevil. Get him just making a mess, Matt. Blow up Lamborghinis, and now you're bleeding all over the place. Did not do as well as round 1. I knew that wasn't going to happen again, but you know what? You can always hope. So that's it. He's still around.
Alright, so Hawkeye doing what he does best. So he changed it to Mystic powered because the target character will get a Hex, even though Punisher has 3 across the board. If I change the attack, he'll at least get hexed.
Yeah. I always tend to roll poorly for Punisher's defense. So yeah, I took 2.
Well, it looks like you blocked that one.
Yes, thank goodness. But 2 right off the bat when you only have 6 is not fun. So now I'm going to do an aim shot at her. And she threw me off here. Because she decided to do a fast draw. And she did really well with it. I legitimately panicked at this point. I'm like, oh crap. So this actually changed my plans. I went ahead and did the aim shot. But there was going to be no follow-up. Luckily, Wetworks is in effect here. Yeah, he's dazed too. So I took out 3 people that round. I dazed them. Good job, X-Force. So just as an FYI, Iron Fist did have a cure on him. He does end up dropping it. We realized that during the calculation phase. So she scored 1 point, drops the cure. Obviously, no one on my team was able to pick it up, but there's always next round.
Round 3. I'm using the pentagram of Farla.
La 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 la.
Trying to decide where to put it. Iron Fist is getting ready to do his big attack, and I decide I'm gonna put it over there by Domino because I need to score some points. Andy's pretty much devastated me last round, so I need to try to think logically here.
I just heard you say you just want to score with Domino.
Okay. I cannot confirm or deny that. Okay, so I'm moving over there. And yes, this is my big attack. Iron Fist, cost 8 power. Also does a damage to Cable and Sabretooth.
Was everybody within 3, I think?
I believe so, yes.
Insane.
Wow, that's really good. I can't re-roll that crit because of Domino's something.
But, things tend to go my way is what it's called.
So 7? No, 6. And you're dazed.
So again, I could have used probability manipulation to make those skulls crits. I just didn't think it was worth it here.
Okay, so I had another action, but the only person I could have attacked was Sabretooth, and if I had done that, he could have used aggressive and come by the objective, which I did not want.
All right, so here I am making a mistake, and I apologize to Nikki and everyone else. I don't know why. I looked down and I saw 4, and I thought range 4 for Escani-san. It's not range 4, it's area 2. So, I made a boo-boo here. I apologize. So, I attack Daredevil with it. What's beautiful about the attack, even though it's in area 2, the damage you do, you get back as health. So, I was fully healed from that one. Then I just did a plasma rifle. Just a normal plasma rifle. That one I did correctly. But it was enough to actually KO Daredevil. So, again, my apologies to Nikki. I hate it when we get it wrong. This is, again, our first time playing them. So we will make mistakes and apologize for that.
I suppose I'll forgive you, Andy, this time.
Just this time.
Okay, Doctor Strange used the pentagram, and he's going after Cable. Why I attacked Cable when he had already gone and not Wolverine, I don't know. I think I was just really fixated on Cable because he'd done some pretty...
horrendous things to you this game.
Yes. So I decided I wanted him staggered. With the... what is this one called? The
Crimson Bands of Sitarak!
Thank you, Andy. So that staggers him. And this is Bolts of Bedevilment.
That's a good shot. Now I am using telekinetic shield on both these attacks. Gives me +2 to my defense.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I think you took 4.
Yeah, you did pretty good damage to me there. And I'm hexed.
And you're hexed, and I'm moving you back short. Take that, Cable.
My goodness. The amount of time she did that to me this game, it hurt my feelings, Nikki. Just want you to know that. And when I get angry, I shoot people with plasma rifles. I'm just pointing that out. So this is Sabretooth. I really wanted to hurt Luke Cage. He is very difficult to hurt because of his... steel flesh, I don't know what it's called. Just unbreakable skin. That's it. Yeah. I should have known that. So here's my first attack. Pierce would have been great. Didn't get it. And damage is reduced by 1. So now I'm doing Savage Predator. Much better. And you get to reroll as many attack dice as you can. Obviously, no skulls. But really good. I think I did 2 though. With all those good hits, I did 2 damage to you with all your defense and then your Unbreakable's flesh or skin. So then, but I do get a follow up with the Claw Slash because I rolled a wild. And there's my Wet Works reroll. And that's enough. He is dazed. So Luke Cage is down. Sweet Christmas indeed.
All right, it's like deja vu. What's going on here? Same thing.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, he's dazed. Finally.
I feel like we're peeking behind trees and just shooting at each other. It's kind of hilarious. All right, so Wolverine is up, and I'm going to do best at what I do onto Iron Fist. He is my bigger concern right now, more so than Doctor Strange, I felt. Just because if she can pull off an Iron Fist again, that's just going to be devastating to me, especially at the wrong time of the game. 2 wilds, so no piercing. And I'd be honest, I forgot what the big key of the best at what I do is. Each wild counts as 2. I forgot that. Nikki reminded me, so thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome, Andy.
So did a pretty good damage that time. Could not follow it up with anything because those blanks count, obviously. So that's it. That's the round. X-Force is still ahead, just barely. Well, not barely. We're doing decent ahead, but there's still a lot of game to go, and she has a lot of power, which freaks me out. So we'll see what happens. Whoa, Nikki, this isn't the end of the video. Why are we showing up?
Well, it might have something to do with this. We found ourselves with an extra win, so what do?
I don't know.
I think we should give away to one of our viewers, maybe.
Well, why don't we talk about that
We'll decide.
at the
We'll
end of this
decide.
video, and maybe you too can get a chance to win Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. We'll catch you at the end of the video with more details.
Round 4. Okay, hit them while they're down. I'm playing this card. Cable has 2 special conditions on him, so I put it on target him. So if any character of mine attacks him this round, you can re-roll an attack dice for every special condition. Okay, so Luke Cage, Sabretooth, Power Man Punch. Wow, well that did me no good.
You did 1. What do you want?
Okay, 1. I thought that was 2 crits.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You remind me I
So
had
I'm
a crit.
gonna throw that at you. I don't know what it is, like a dumpster or something, but it's getting thrown at you.
You're a Street Fighter. Sweet Christmas.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You've blocked 2 so far.
Yeah, you had me dangerously low at this point, so I
Did
pulled.
I not roll for that crit?
I don't think. Well, no, I told you don't worry about it. Why? Because of this.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But you still threw me.
it made you really happy to play that card.
You have no idea how happy it made me. You know how many times you've done that to me?
Oh, and then I just... Did he get thrown into the
The vending machine, yeah.
vending? I love that little vending machine. It's got like the old time soda in it. It's my favorite.
So yeah, you slow and stun me from all that. Good gracious. So I'm trying to take out Iron Fist. I really need him gone. So Berserker Barrage, first attack, 3.
Blanks count.
She kept on telling me, blanks count, just so you know, blanks count. So no damage. So I couldn't even throw you because of that. So Adamantium Slash. Better. But
Blanks count, Andy.
blanks count. I was ticked. I really wanted you out. So I was just feeding you power at this point. Oh, and then you did the stupid Kung Lao training card on me.
I think it's Kunlun training, isn't it?
Kunlun, yeah. So, yeah, I did no damage.
Yeah, in Kunlun training, it's where he has to roll, or whoever has to re-roll their attack dice.
Right, so if you did it yourself, you could do it, but you did it to me, so I had to. So now it's Doctor Strange.
Okay, and also Doctor Strange, I believe, heals Iron Fist for 3 right now, too. Or before this attack. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I have a little thing called probability manipulation, so I just converted that to a crit. No damage. I was just pointing out how awesome that is.
Okay, Bolts of Bedevilment. I was wishing I'd done the Mystic when the first attack, so she'd be hexed right now. Or, hexed, right?
Yeah, hexed. You hit me.
2.
2. So, I'm going to throw a grenade at you, because this is my new favorite thing to do in the game. I love Domino, and I love throwing grenades at people. Oh, there's that explosion again. So you're incinerated, and there's an explosion. Yes. And even Eye of Agamotto is not going to help you much there. So now I'm doing Lucky Shot. You are using Horgoths to boost up your defense. I don't know what happened there. That really was a lucky shot.
I'm not going to tell you what was flying out of my mouth.
You should hear the live feed or the actual feed.
I just, like, this was insane. His rolls, my rolls, it was just insane.
I mean, it was just... Even sailors were blushing as they heard her.
Okay. Iron Fist wants to get some revenge on Domino here. Not doing very well there, Iron Fist.
She's just that good.
Wow. I am rolling terribly.
This is actually where the potty mouth came out. It's hilarious. Oh my goodness. So now it's the Punisher's turn. I'm going to use no more second chances. I have 2 tokens right now. So I'm going to shoot Hawkeye, but first you're going to quick draw me. And she rolls so well. Oh! This cannot be. So I did Recalibration Matrix. We both reroll now, Nikki. So, down to 2. Better. Now aim shot. 2 no more second chances. 4 criticals. 4. No, they didn't translate into anything, but no blocks. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Hawkeye is no more. Oh, so I removed this dagger from Cable. Body slide by 1. Move up a little bit. And then I'm just going to do my truffle shuffle a little bit closer. Doesn't do me any good, really, when it comes down to it. Just gets me closer to all of them. But we're closing in. And it's just Iron Fist. Oh, yeah, then I'm sorry. Then I do Omega level threat, which is fun. She took 1. So Iron Fist and Luke Cage, the heroes for hire. Ironically, the 2 brand new people are the only ones left. So
it's not looking good for me, Andy, but it's still technically possible.
It's super possible.
Okay, so Iron Fist is going to attack Wolverine. I need just, I think, 1 more power to do my Iron Fist attack.
If you can get both cures, you win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very possible.
So that's what I'm trying. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, you did this on cable,
That's right. This is on cable.
and I didn't block any of that. Oh, no, I blocked one. So he is out.
Okay, so there's the cure.
Okay, so Iron Fist has both cures now. I have one on Wolverine. If I can take him out, this game is over. So I'm going to Berserker Barrage him. Good start. Get my reroll for Wetworks. That's enough. So I've taken out Iron Fist. He drops both cures. I have enough power to grab both of them. I instantly win the game by getting 8 victory points and take me to 21, I believe. Yes. So
Congrats, Andy.
great game though, Nikki.
Well, Andy, you finally beat me in
Finally.
season 2.
The third game, and let's face it, if it wasn't going to be this team, there was no team I was going to do well with, because X-Force basically plays exactly like my playstyle goes. I mean, with maybe the exception of Black Order, but heck, even Black Order doesn't have some of the sheer destructive capabilities that X-Force has. So, yeah, we did it.
So what'd you think? What'd you think of X-Force?
I tell you what, the one person that really impressed me was Domino. Now, I understand, people would say Cable, and Cable started this match out amazingly for me. But I was really shocked at how well Domino did consistently throughout this game. I mean, she pretty much helped sink the win for us, or get the win, I should say, not sink it. And then, Cable did really well.
Cable was good.
Cable was good.
He had him kind of sitting back there. I guess because he's got the long range.
He had the long range, but you kept on pushing him. You pushed him twice. And he's got small, stubby little legs, evidently. He doesn't move very fast. So even though he's got a big base, it took him a little while. You kept on pushing him back, and he finally kind of made his way back up by the end of the game. But good gracious, Nikki. Could you just let the man join in the fun a little bit?
Yeah, I should have. But I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then my favorite, I played Luke Cage and Iron Fist were the new characters for me. I really liked Iron Fist.
You pulled off Iron Fist twice.
I know. And
that
maybe
was pretty
it's
awesome.
Just because I haven't played Luke Cage as much. And I didn't dislike Luke Cage. This particular game, Iron Fist was really good.
Yeah, you and granted, we were getting extra power from whatchamacallit, the serums or the Infinity formula. I'm sorry, the Infinity.
Yes, we were. That was a really neat crisis too. I thought with the way if you get 3 of the, what is it, a vaccine or?
No, okay, that's the cure. And we'll get to that.
Okay,
I
the
do want to
cure.
talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Because that was fun. I really enjoyed that one. In fact, that may be one of my new favorite 19s out there. But yeah, so Iron Fist did really, really well. I thought that you had to do, I read the card a couple times and I forgot, I guess when the game began, that you don't really have to pull off any damage for 2 of the most devastating effects to occur, which is the activation token and then the damage getting spread out to the other people.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, he's good.
Yeah.
I liked him.
You
so.
almost completely KO'd Domino because of that.
I know, yeah.
So again, she had that quite literally lucky shot at the end, which kind of sealed the deal for everything. But yeah, so I really like X-Force. We don't have Deadpool yet, otherwise I would have played him. So Punisher was really the one I've been wanting to try with that one, and I know he's not a mutant. Thematically, it's not 100% in there, but he is like Wetworks Incorporated when it comes down to it. So I want to see what he could do, and guess what? He did some pretty cool stuff. 2 aim shots that took out, it's Hawkeye. You can't get too excited because he's like, oh, you took out Hawkeye. Good job, Punisher.
Hawkeye did pretty good too. So.
Yes, that retaliatory shot of yours was
Yeah.
just annoying. In fact, it stopped me from doing more damage to him pretty much right off the bat because I was afraid you'd hit me and do damage, which you were doing quite well. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I love X-Force. I really enjoyed him. The whole aesthetic of them. I like the fact they used the old cable. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at the comics now at the cable. You're not going to see this one in there anymore. He's dead. His young self killed him.
What?
Yeah, so now it's the young self that's in there, and it's really kind of obnoxious.
How dare they?
I really don't like it. So, but I love this cable. But yeah, so really enjoyed my first outing with them. Iron Fist, Luke Cage, I think they've got a lot of potential. And let's face it, I've played Defenders way more than you have.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the exact opposite of last week's Web Warriors.
I kept forgetting.
Eye of Agamotto was the big one.
I know the first round I kept forgetting, just like the, if you're within, I think, 3 or 2.
Yeah, Horgoth Story Wisdom, that's a big one.
There's just some things I did, definitely some silly mistakes I made that could have helped me win, but.
You still played a good game though.
Oh, thank you.
Don't knock yourself on that
So
one.
did you.
Thank you. So yeah, the Crisis. We played the Infinity Formula. Everyone's seen that. That's from the core box. But the Legacy Virus is the new one. That came with actually Mr. Sinister, which we do have as well. And he'll be showing up soon. But that, I've been reading a lot about it. Some people love it, some people hate it. And the reason they hate it, I think, is exactly with what happened in this game. When Wolverine got the last one today, or he got all 3 of the cures, and it instantly KO'd him, but gives you 8 points. That is significant. I mean, you can come back from a major deficit if that happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a fun one to do.
I thought it was fun. I liked it.
It's one of those that it's kind of like I like the ones like the Formula, the Hammers, the Worthy, and this one where the things you pick up do something for you as the game progresses. So you've got to be very careful at who gets it. Cable had it, and you had him up with. I just realized I could have been curing him throughout this entire game until you.
But didn't you say it costs an action?
It does cost it costs a power at least. It may cost an action.
Okay.
No, to remove a condition as from your person without a serum, that's an action. But to use the formula, which I didn't think you had anybody with the formula than Iron Fist throughout this game. So.
Okay. Well, during the game I asked you that, and you said it cost an action. I don't want to.
Yeah, but you didn't have the formula.
Yes, I did.
On him?
Yep. Well, I had it on somebody.
But you have to have it on that person who's using it.
I know.
So that's.
Okay, we're not going to argue.
That was a
Okay.
misunderstanding, if anything. So, but that was a very cool little effect or little cool scenario. I definitely want to play that one again. We've got a few new ones now from the new kits. The one that actually came with X-Force, I'm not as impressed with. But we have to try it out, so maybe it will be very cool. It's only a 14 thread though, so.
So what are we playing next week, Andy?
We are going to play, I believe, Cabal versus the Avengers, but we're playing with the new peeps. So for the Cabal, I'll definitely be bringing in Sin, Viper, and probably Sinister. I think I can get them all ready to go. And who are you playing?
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, but I thought we were doing Brotherhood for that.
No. Because you want to do WandaVision.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I wanted to do.
So we're doing our own
WandaVision.
version of
I'm
WandaVision.
such a silly romantic, but yes.
Well, it's not like that's a bad combination. She is insanely powerful.
Yeah.
He's very. Crossbones is super fun, it looks like, when you play with Sin. So I'm very excited to try that one out. Especially they have a new Team Tactic card that gives him a special one-use plasma rifle, which just seems like too much fun. I have to try that one out. So, but yeah, so that's what's next week. We've got plenty of the new people in now. I think the only one we're missing really is Deadpool, and he is AWOL in the US. I haven't really seen hardly anybody with him. Which leads us to our first ever giveaway. So we've got Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and we are gonna give it away to one of our subscribers. In order to qualify, all you need to do is be subscribed to our channel, and then let us know in the comments who of the new people are you most excited about. Now this can be actually some of the people who haven't actually released just yet, like the Amazing Spider-Man. We just saw Jean Grey and Omega Red's model the other day, so I'm super excited about those.
I can't wait for Jean Grey.
Jean
That
Grey.
was probably my first favorite Marvel character from the animated
Right.
series. I loved her.
I'm not excited about who she's being packaged with, but I am super excited to play with her. And then you could have another love story, maybe a little love triangle between Logan and.
I mean, I'm Team Wolverine on that one.
So am I. So, but let us know in the comments who you're most excited to see, and we'll pick one randomly, and we'll show that probably in the next video at the After Action Report. Again, thank you for all the support, and like I said, comment who you're looking forward to playing, even released people coming up, whoever. And we will see you next week, probably with Cabal versus Avengers? Question mark? We'll see you then. All right,
Bye.
thanks, bye.